You like that? 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 You like that?
What's going on? It's Coach Williams, and I'm back for another breakdown. So today we are going to break down a play that was trending on social media. Mac Jones making a big play in training camp to Devante Parker, touchdown in the back of the end zone. A lot of people commenting on it were saying, man, it was a perfect throw, perfect catch. There's nothing Jalen Mills could have done in this situation. Well, I, as a DB coach, respectfully disagree. It was a great throw. It was a great catch. But Jalen Mills can play this ball a little bit better. So let's just jump right into the video, all right? So, got Mac Jones, right? It looks like they've got Parker isolated because there's only a back here. So they got this ISO play here. And I like the physicality here from Mills. He's getting into his body. But look at this throw, right? Like, look at this. This is perfect placement here. Ball is thrown where only his guy can get it. He's falling out of bounds. It looks like the trajectory was even going out of bounds. Like, that's an incredible throw and an incredible catch. The toe tap, it's awesome. But let's talk about technique here, right? We want to make sure that even though if they make a perfect throw and catch, if we play our technique right, we can still play it. So I'm not a big fan of the chest-to-chest technique unless you're like a Sauce Gardner, Richard Sherman, those 6'3", 6'4" corners, like big dudes. Not a big fan of the chest to chest, but some people like to play it that way. Ramsey can play it that way too because he has insanely long arms, right? I'm not a big fan of the chest to chest if you're not a huge corner, right? So he's playing the chest to chest. That's fine. I'm sure that they're cool with that in New England. So the problem happens where he turns, okay? So you'll notice here, he turns to the field, right? He turns his body to the field from a chest-to-chest position. You don't want to do that unless you're in a cutoff position and you're not playing it chest-to-chest. You would rather open up this way, right? You want this arm that's to the field to drive through Parker, and then that will give you the ability to play it kind of like basketball, right? You can box him out and force him to the sideline with your body, right? When you open this way, your momentum is going back this way while he's fading. It's called a fade, right? He's fading to the sideline. So if he fades, we want to fade, even if it's a back shoulder, right? So he opens up the wrong way, and that gives Parker all the space that he needs. Look at all the separation here, right? There's tons of separation. He's not boxing him out, not getting into his body. Touchdown, okay? So I'm going to show you another play from a different training camp, from the Kansas City Chiefs training camp, okay? And so this play doesn't get any pub. It doesn't get any love because the defense is making a play here. But this is how you play the fade ball, okay? So Patrick Mahomes, right? Another isolated situation. We got Mecole Hardman out here. And you'll notice, see how he never looks back for the ball, this DB here? And look at his eyes. His eyes are on his eyes, right? He's looking and waiting for the receiver to throw those hands up and try to catch the ball. He's getting into his body, right? He's using that forearm. If there was a little bit more time here, he's in a position to probably get his hip into his hip and squeeze him to the sideline. But this is exactly what we want to do. Look at, you remember Mills? There was all that separation. There's no separation here. He gets in and makes a play on the football, and he's not playing it chest to chest. And I think that's because it's not in the red zone area. But either way, I like this technique a little bit better, right? So we're playing it. We're trying to get into a cutoff position. See how he's trying to use that arm to cut him off. Get that hip ahead of his hip, get in there, and now look at this. Look at this. Body on body right here, right? It's a boxed out position, makes a play on the football. That is fade ball defense. That is what I, as a DB coach, like to see. And as we watch more of camp, I want to see Jalen Mills play some balls like that, all right? So that's it for this video. I'll try to splice in little videos of training camp as I see them before my training camp starts, which is in a couple of weeks. And I'll have more breakdowns on here for you, all right? So as always, you know what it is. It's Coach Williams, Ball Hawks. We fly. I'm out. Peace.
I've made amends, called all my friends and said I made you better, that we changed more than the weather, but all good things end. And I'll play pretend and say you're mine forever, when we both know we would never win. I've made amends, called all my friends and said I made you better, that we changed.